Hello everybody, my name is Tore, I'm from Norway. This is my first YouTube movie. Okay, I'm playing Farming Simulator 19. I've been playing it for the last 3 weeks. It was my daughter at 7 who actually got me into this game. So for the first video I was thinking about handling wool and egg boxes. I started at Ravenport for the first couple of weeks, and my daughter wanted all the animal pens, of course, and handling the wool pallets and the egg boxes was a nightmare. So eventually I've actually followed a couple of guys on YouTube who gave me a lot of tips on mods and different configurations, especially thanks to DJ Goham, and the other one is of course Mr. CLP. Two different guys, so to speak, but they have a lot of knowledge about all the items in this game. Oh, they're great to watch. Anyhow, moving on. Egg pallet, wool pallets, of course. This was a nightmare before. You had to handle them one by one up to a trailer, strap them down and go through sell points. The PC guys can of course lift them with the strongman mod that we PS4 players don't have. But now there are a couple of mods which actually helps a lot. First thing is the trailer here. It's part of the IT Runner 2623, I think it's called. It's a whole package with this trailer here, the hook load trailer, and a lot of things you can put on top of it. Now I have what's called wool container on top of it. I think you find it on the tools and animals. Yeah, here we go. Container wool pallets, egg pallets, and a container pallet. And this one you can actually choose between eggs, milk, and wool. But if you choose, for instance, wool, I think it's locked to wool. You cannot customize it back to milk or eggs afterwards. So I went with these two guys here, one of each. So my videos is, I think they're gonna be like maybe to get some tip from you old timers to how to do things easier, and maybe I can teach or give some tip to newcomers to the game. I'm a newcomer myself, but let's try this out. So let's jump in the JCB, back into the hook load trailer. And what should happen now is, once you just drive slowly or stop beside the square here, the wool pallet will empty and jump out to the wool container. There we go. So many of you guys know this already. Many have maybe nobody tried this before. I think it's an excellent mod. I just want to go big on sheep right now. But I was thinking about, if I go big, this square here where the pallet shows up, this will fill up pretty fast, and just having one of these will not do it. So maybe you have to buy 2 or 3 of them. And the reason for that is the wool prices are actually fluctuating quite up and down. Now we have at Westbridge we have 2 sell points that take wool. is the spinnery, and it's one modded cell point which I have called Edge Grain Vault Black. Actually pretty good price, but let's say the prices are very low today and you don't actually want to sell, then I have found out that maybe we can do something with it. There's probably hundreds of other ways to do it, but the option I've gone with is the excellent truck called the Warrior Plus Plus. Ah, this is amazing truck. You can change it into anything you want. Now I've customized it as a hook load, and I bought another wool container on top of it. Let's jump into that one. Oh, wait a minute. What I haven't tried is actually if these two will connect together. The Warrior Plus and the IT Runner. If not, there is another mod. Oi, whoops. There is another mod which actually DJ Goham showed me, which connects up to more or less anything, and that's called, I think it's called the front lifter. It's a small adapter that you can put on more or less anything. But let's try this one now. Please connect and make it easy. There we go. So now we can head off to the sell point and have 2 wool containers with us. What if I unload now? Drop off container. Ah, that's nice. Can I take the front one? Drop off container. Oh yeah. I don't want to do that here. Let's detach the back one. And yeah. So that's my way of doing hopefully some big wooling industry. Maybe we can attach. Is there a... No, you cannot have 2 of these. But anyway, with 2 full wool containers, you're really good off with it. So let's head over to the farm and look at the egg. And yeah, by the way, I've actually found out if you place the wool container in the right spot, it will actually, the wool will jump from the yellow and black square straight into the container. Oh, detach. Alright, let's move over to the farm. So the thing with the egg pallets is more or less the same as with the wool pallets, but there you have to buy the pallets itself, and there's actually 2 different pallets, egg pallets. So let's just look at those first. Where were they? I think they are under here, maybe. No, on the no, pallets, of course. Whoop, pallets. Here we go. Yeah, here we have 2 different egg pallets. One is 1000, containing 2400 liters, and the other one is 150 only. So what's the difference? The cheap one, if you take this if you take the cheap one over to a sell point, if you use a tractor with a pallet fork and you place this over a sell point, the entire pallet will disappear. Shook. But as for this one, the egg pallet, which is $1,000, only the egg boxes will disappear and the pallet will remain at your tractor, and you can drive it back to the chicken pen. So I bought a couple of these just to keep it as an option. I placed them here. I have 3, I think. This is just to just let them fill up while I'm doing other work. I think you can get maybe 6 pallets in here before you need to offload. Let's jump in here. Look onto the IT runner. Bring that on board. And now we should see the egg boxes and not the pallets, but only the egg boxes. There you see. Shook. And the pallets remain. And here I actually put down the IT runner here just outside. Like so. More or less. Let's go and detach that one. And now let's see how this works. So let's move over here. And here we can see. So let's speed up time, and you can. Let's go on this side. You can see maybe better. Okay, so let's go and speed up time. Hopefully I'm in the right spot now. Here we go, real time 120. So now you should only see a glimpse of the box, and then it jumps over. Ah, there you saw it. Or didn't you? There we go. And it jumps over to the egg container. Ah, it's wonderful. And then you can just, oh, there we go again. Let's slow down the time again. So, that's the egg box and wool handling, which I'm doing. Please give some comments on how you do it. I guess there's tons of way of doing it better. I'm going to run it, and if this is the right way, I will most probably, I was thinking about this area, maybe put down a big chicken pen, 400 or 500 chickens, because eggs could be actually a good business. Let's look at the prices just now. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Milk tank 5,800 per 1,000 liter. So yeah. Alright, I think that should be it for my first video here at Farming Simulator 19. Hope this helped somebody, and as I said, I'm always out for help myself, so if you do it a better way, please leave a comment. Thank you.